welcome back to another live day trading episode with your boy Money Spence. In today's live day trading episode, we're going to be utilizing a repeatable strategy to make $400 or more. Without further ado, let's take a deep dive into this morning's episode. All right, family. So, you know how we got to start the morning off. So, yesterday, and all of the accounts combined, your boy Money Spence made about 3,000 and some odd dollars. Let me see how much the exact amount was. So it was $3,899.74. That was my biggest day so far this year in a funded account. So I think I processed 2 payouts yesterday, family. So whenever it comes to trading, make sure you always pay yourself, family. Don't skip over that. When you're making money, make sure you pay yourself and try your best not to be greedy. So let's cover these stats really quick. So we have a 75% winning rate at the moment. Let's see how long we're holding our trades. So we're holding our trades for approximately 2 minutes and 41 seconds. So that would give you a general idea of how long I'm holding my trades when we're trading, live for the first 30 minutes of the day. And my average loss duration is 6 minutes and 41 seconds. So if I'm in my trade for more than 6 minutes, that means that the trade, it's not working out. And I need to probably, look to, start getting out of that trade. But yeah, this is the statistics so far in the main account. And the main account for the past, let me see, for the past 6 trading days, which is pretty good, we're up $2,170.40. So I think for the past 6 days, I think I made about close to $5,000 through $6,000, somewhere in that price range. But we're back to having a phenomenal trading session. Let's also keep up the great work, family. All right, so here's the economic for the day. We had a delay for the report that was supposed to be released at 8:30 a.m. We have consumer sentiment that's going to be released at 10 a.m. So make sure you keep a close eye on your chart around that time frame, fam. All right, now we're going to cover the overall market sentiment. So yesterday in Discord, I gave everybody an update about what may possibly happen today. I talked about the 50 moving average, and I talked about we're currently entering a possible correction phase. So a lot of big money players, they sold off the overall stock market yesterday. So that was how I was able to make 3,000 and some odd change, close to $4,000. That selling pressure, it's trending over into the next day, which is today. Now, if you look at the overall market watch list, everything is bearish on the overall market watch list. I want everyone to keep a close eye on pre-market lows today. If we don't drop below the pre-market low, let's try our best not to, go short, and let's wait patiently for the right, opportunity, because the market had already pulled back, aggressively in pre-market. Now we're going to cover levels for our options traders and our futures traders. So we have IWM. It's first up on our list. Our first level of support, it's at $237.41. For pivot point, it's priced at $239.40. Our first level of resistance for IWM, it's priced at $240.60. SPA, next up on our list. SPA has a key support level at $665.27. Our first level of resistance is at $670.90, and our pivot point is priced at $668.86 for our QQQ traders. So this is the future contract that I'm trading. It tracks the Qs, ETF. So make sure you keep a close eye on this if you're an options trader, if you want to trade the same direction that I'm trading. And when I trade futures, we have a key support level for the Qs at $604.94, and our first pivot point level, it's at $609.46. Damn, we just dropped a little key level, family, on the Qs. Keep a close eye on the shorts, family. We just lost a key support level. Damn, that was an aggressive candle. So for the Qs, we have a key resistance level at $612. So keep a close eye on those, family. Let's go, man. It's about to be time. Let's get to the charts right now. Everyone do me a favor. Please click that like button. Please click that like button for your boy Money Spence. All right, family. So let's lock in and let's go to the chart really quick. So they're selling off. They're selling this thing off right now, right? We already broke below the pre-market low. We may, keyword, possibly go lower. Good morning, everyone. Damn. Stock Up said he's already done for the day. Damn, Stock Up, you cleaned up that fast, bro. Stock Up just made about 450 plus in 3 accounts combined. Great job, my brother. So if we look at the chart, right, we have a strong engulfing bearish candle on the open. Let's highlight this. A strong bearish engulfing candle. That was a 66-point move. That was a 66-point move on the open. So the market, it's already down, so I don't want to rush into a trade just yet. I don't want to rush into a trade yet, even though we're already down. And the VIX, it's up 6.67%. So whenever the VIX is up, and if we go to the VIX chart, right? Actually, no. Let me go back to my chart. So the VIX, it's up 6.67% at the moment. Now, whenever the VIX is up, 9 times out of 10, the market, it usually start, pulling back. Even though the market, it already pulled back in pre-market. We're trading below the pre-market low. I'm thinking about getting in for a trade pretty soon. Let me see which account I want to trade in today. Or should I copy trade all of my accounts once again? You know what? I'm going to copy trade all of my accounts. Let me save that. All right, let's go, family. It's about to be showtime. Let's get it. All right, so the buyers, they stepped in at $45,045.50. Let's see what the market is going to give us, family. At this current moment, we're bearish. Let's be patient. Let's wait for the right opportunity. We already broke below the pre-market low. Now we just need to see if that move is going to continue to go lower. Let's see if that move is going to continue to go lower. We're holding the pre-market low now. The pre-market low is priced at $25,062. And I'm going to set up an alert below this price point right here because we may possibly go lower, family. We may go lower today. We may go lower. Nice bearish candle on the open. 5-minute engulfing candle. Man, I don't know why, but I'm a little hesitant today, family. I'm a little hesitant today. Every time the market, drops massively in pre-market or pumps in pre-market, I usually struggle for the trading day. So that's why I'm trying to be, patient today instead of, jumping right in on a trade. And for yesterday, I had a phenomenal, trading day. So I really don't need to go too heavy. Got 2 payouts coming in. So your boy Money Spence really don't need to go, too heavy. But the first 5 minutes of the day, we're bearish, family. We are bearish. Let me go to the chat really quick to show the family members some love. James, good morning, brother. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, family. Good morning. Let me see. CREGAMOS. Good morning, family. Yes, good morning. Yeah, I usually struggle when the market drops like this. Now, if we drop below this low, I may step up to the plate and go in for a quick short. If we drop below the 5-minute ORB low, I may go in for a quick short. All right,
Order filled.
right here, let's go. Come on. We just created a new intraday low. I'm only going to test out one contract here. Not going to go too heavy. We have a key support level at $23.58. Currently short on NQ.
Order filled.
Add one more right here. Come on. Keep going low. Come on. Keep going. I'll add a few more if we continue to drop low. There we go. Beautiful.
Order filled.
Right here. Let's go. Currently holding 5 contracts, family. Beautiful. Come on. Keep going lower. Keep going lower. Keep going lower. There we go. There we go. Let me take
Order
profits.
filled.
All right. I just secured profits. So that's short, family. Let me
Order
get back in
filled.
right here.
Order
A little
filled.
bit more right here. Let's go. Beautiful. It's showtime, family. Get it. It's show. Your boy Money Spence, he's currently short on the Nasdaq at the moment. Thinking about buying a little bit more pretty soon. You know what? I'm gonna buy a little bit more
Order
right here. Holding
filled.
5 contracts in each account. Let's go. Beautiful. Come on, keep going lower. There we go. Beautiful. Let me take
Order
those
filled.
profits. All right, just secure profits. Let me get back in right here.
Order filled.
Let's go. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Come on, keep going lower. Let me take those
Order
profits.
filled.
All right, so far for the day, your boy Money Spence, he's currently up in 4 funded accounts. I'm up $623.44. So I just copy traded all of those trades I just processed. All right, come on, let's see if we can start going lower. Come on, let me get in
Order
right here. Let's
filled.
go. 3 more contracts. Come on, keep going lower. Keep going lower. So we're getting that selling pressure that we anticipated today. Let's go, family. It's about to be showtime. Let's get it. Come on, keep dropping. I'm gonna take profits on this thing pretty soon. Beautiful.
Order
Let me take
filled.
those profits. All right, so I'm currently up a nice sizable amount so far, up $770.56. So we're approaching support level number 3. Support level number 3, it's priced at $24,979. Oh my God, we still
Order
going lower. I got to
filled.
get back in, family. Let's go. Beautiful. Come on, keep going lower. Beautiful.
Order
You take those
filled.
profits. All right, just secure some more profits, family. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. And if I'm not mistaken, on the daily time frame, we just broke below the pre-market. I mean, the 50-day EMA. If I'm not mistaken, we just broke below the 50-day EMA. Your boy Money Spence, he's currently up 1,000 and some odd dollars so far. I'm gonna get back
Order
in right here,
filled.
family. This move is looking too good towards the downside. Let's go. We have a strong 5-minute bearish candle developing on our chart at this current moment, family. Beautiful. Come on, keep going lower. There we go. This is what I love to see. This is what I love to see. Beautiful. Let me take those
Order
profits.
filled.
Let me take those profits. All right, family. So it's time to start locking some accounts. Damn, I wasn't copy trading that account. Shit. Okay, it's all good. All right, so now it's time to start locking some accounts, family, just to keep our, discipline intact. So I'm gonna lock this account for the day. Lock me out. And I'm gonna lock this account for the day since I already made money in these accounts. Lock me out. And I'm also gonna lock this account for the day. Lock me out. So I just locked 3 accounts. So far for the day, your boy Money Spence, he's up about 1,100, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. And now I'm only gonna trade in this, one account so far. And I may hold this move, longer. All right. Why didn't it process the trade for me? The hell going on with the platform? Oh, I see why I had a liquidation on this one. Fuck.
Order
All right, so I
filled.
just got back in short, family. Let's go. Let's get it.
Order
Let me get back
filled.
in right here. Add a little bit more contracts. Holding 6 contracts in this current account. Come on, let's see if we can start going lower. Let's go, family. It's about to be showtime for the shorts towards the downside. For the first 15 minutes of trading day, we are bearish. We are bearish, family. Let's go. This first 15-minute candle of the trading day, it's a strong 15-minute bearish candle. Strong 15-minute bearish candle. And I'm about to take profits on it.
Order
Let me take those
filled.
profits. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right.
Order filled.
Let me get back in right here. This move is starting to look too good towards the downside, family. We may continue to go lower. We may possibly continue to go lower. Everyone should have ate off that short position towards the downside. Everybody should have ate. Nobody should have been long. The trend on the open was bearish towards the downside. Now, let's see if we can get that continuation towards the downside. I'm currently down on my current position. Already locked in profits in 3 accounts so far. Let me remove these drawings. And let's go back to the big screen really quick. Let's go back to our big screen. We just up, family. Now the bulls, they stepped in aggressively right here. The bulls, they stepped in pretty aggressively right there. We went short right here in this area. We went short right here and cleaned up pretty good. We cleaned up, family. Let's put our VWAP indicator on our chart now. Let's go. It's about to be showtime. If we drop below $24,917, I may add a little bit more contracts to my current position. The market is currently pulling back today. Hopefully everybody ate. Good morning, Rashad. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Let me set up an alert right here near this key level. Bulls are stepping in. The bulls are stepping in. Let's see if we can get that drop back towards the downside. Yes, God, stock up, man. I just killed that, bro. I just killed it, brother. Just killed it, man. I'm trying to keep these payouts, rolling in, bro. Trying to keep these payouts, rolling in to pay the bills. And also, doing my best to take advantage of the opportunity when it presents itself instead of, being, nervous about stepping up to the plate. Man, we had the confirmation, and I said, you know what? It's time to step up to the plate and get this money. And that's exactly what we did on the open. That's exactly what we did on the open. And it felt good. It felt good stepping up to the plate and taking action. Damn, that was a good feeling, man. This whole bearish move right here, this is where we cleaned up at, family. Right here. Cleaned up. Now, let's see if we can start dropping lower. Let's go, man. It's about to be showtime. Let's get it. If we drop below this 2-minute bullish candle right here, I'll add more to my current position. We're already below the 50 EMA on the daily time frame. We're already below it. Now we need to see if we're going to drop, even lower today. At this current moment, the buyers, they're starting, step in and, buy this thing up. Damn, I thought we were going to continue dropping, but we didn't. We did not continue dropping. And actually, we bounced near the 50 EMA. So the 50 EMA for MNQ, it's priced at $24,910.96. If we drop below that level today, family, we may head lower. We may go lower. So let me set up an alert for myself if we drop below that level, because I'm going to get excited and I might hold on to my position for an extended, duration like I did, yesterday. Yeah, might hold on to my position for an extended period. And let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame, right? For the past, 5 days. If we look at the past 5 days, we created a new intraday low for the past 5 days. If we go to the daily time frame, let's go to the daily really quick. We've been selling off since October the 30th. If we break below $24,910.96, family, we may continue to go lower. So make sure you're ready to step up to the plate if the opportunity presents itself. All right, so now we can start implementing the 15-minute ORB strategy. If we drop below the first 15-minute candle low, that's our time to level up and ride this momentum towards the downside. Now, hopefully the bulls don't step in and start, pushing this thing up aggressively. At the moment, we're bearish. At this current moment, we are bearish, family. Let me go to the chat, really quick. Lena Stanford, good morning. So Lena Stanford, I'm trading MNQ. NQ, it's a little too tricky for me. They move too fast. MNQ, it allows me to get a better, feel on my position. Let me check out the poll really quick. So the poll for today, what's the biggest mindset challenge you face while day trading? So we have 38% of our members stand disciplined after a loss. Number two, taking profits early out of fear. That's the category that I fall into sometimes. Number three, over trading, emotions take over. Number four, confidence, trusting your strategy, 12%. So it seems like number two, 50% of our members answer, taking profits, early out of fear. So that happens to all of us, family. And today, I took a little profits, out of fear, but I was, comfortable with those profits. So I didn't mind. But we're starting to pull back a little tad bit more, family, and I'm thinking about adding a little bit more to this current
Order
position.
filled.
Let's go, man. It's about to be showtime. Let's get
Order
it.
filled.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the risk, and I'm gonna step up to the plate. I'm gonna go ahead and take the risk and step up to the plate. Let's go, family. It's about to be showtime. So I'm holding 5 contracts right now. Oh my God. Are we gonna start dropping now? We're below the 20 EMA, the 50 EMA, and the 200 EMA on the 5-minute time frame. Hopefully, we'll continue to go lower. At this current moment, I'm currently down on my current short position. I'm holding 5 contracts. I may add 5 more if this thing, breaks below this key level. I'm going to add, 5 more, and I'll be holding 10 contracts in my, current account. I usually don't hold that heavy, but I'm gonna step up to the plate today. Already locked 3 accounts so far, and we're already up a nice, sizable amount. So let's see if we can capitalize on this bearish momentum towards the downside, because obviously something is going on in the market, and the big players, they're not feeling what's going on at this current moment. They're just not feeling it. So let's see if we can continue to get that continuation trend towards the downside today, family. Let's go. It's about to be showtime. Let's get it. And remember, if we break below $24,910 today, we may continue to go lower. We may continue to go lower, family. So make sure you're ready to step up to the plate if that opportunity presents itself. And we have about 12 more minutes in this session. We have a 5-minute bearish candle developing on our chart. Now I'm down 300 and some change on this position. So the bulls, they're trying to step in and push this thing up, higher. They're trying to step in. Let's go. Damn, I'm down 500 and some change on this position. That was fast. Let's go back to the big screen really quick so we can look at the big screen chart. Let's see where price may start, shifting to. So the bulls, they're stepping in this area right here. The bulls, they're stepping in, pretty aggressively down here. They're stepping in pretty aggressively, right? It's aggressive buying power. But we're still trading below our favorite indicator. We're still trading below VWAP. Anytime we're trading below VWAP, we're bearish. Let's go, family. I hope today is, one of y'all biggest days, ever. I hope you were able to catch this move right here on the open. And I hope you all will, catch this continuation trend if we continue to drop towards the downside, man. Let's go, family. It's about to be showtime. Let's get it. I'm currently short on Nasdaq. I'm holding 5 tracks at the moment. Holding 5 at the moment. And I'm thinking about adding a little bit more if we drop below $24,910. That's going to be my cue to size up and buy a little bit more. I'm down on this current position though. Your boy Money Spence, he's down, but your boy Money Spence, he's not going to panic, because based on what I'm seeing right now, the first 30 minutes of the trading day, we have a nice strong 30-minute bearish candle indicating it's a lot of selling pressure going on. So make sure you're ready, family, for this roller coaster that we're about to experience today. Make sure you're ready, because we may get that massive drop. And I don't know, I may hold on to this for an extended period. Yesterday I could have made about $8,000 for the day, but I sold my last contracts that I was holding pretty early, because I'm like, damn, I'm already up close to 4,000. It's no need to continue trading. But today in this account, I might risk this full account and see how much I can make. I might risk this full account today. Let me see how much I'm up in these other accounts for the day. Let me see, 293.20. Let me see, 293.20. So we already locked in profits for $879.60. And let me also count that. So far for the day, in all accounts combined, I'm up $1,210.77 so far for the day. That's some beautiful trading for the first, honestly, 15 minutes of the trading day. Beautiful trading so far. So now I'm down on this current position about 400 and some change. Already locked 3 accounts so far, so I won't overtrade in those accounts. And now I'm just risking this account. I took out a payout out of this account yesterday for 1,000 and some change. So whatever happens, it happens. It comes with the game. Sometimes if you want to win big, you got to step up to the plate, and sometimes you got to hold on to these positions a little longer to really capitalize on a massive, massive move towards the downside. I feel like today we have another opportunity to have a pretty big day. We have to hold on to this trade though, but we do have news coming out at 10 a.m. So that's another thing I have to keep a close eye on, the news that's coming out at 10 a.m. today. So let's go back to the big screen chart really quick, family. We have news at 10 a.m. I almost forgot about that news. So if this news at 10 a.m. is bearish, the overall market may continue to pull back. It may continue to pull back. And since I'm short, I'm not feeling the fact that these buyers are, stepping in. Let me see. Lena Stanford said, how many contracts? So at the moment, I'm only holding 5 contracts, but when I'm scalping, I'm usually only scalping with about 3 through 5 contracts max, getting, in and out and just trying to, reach that daily minimum around like $150. And if I make, a little bit more in some accounts, I'm usually, happy with that. But on a daily basis, I'm trying to make at minimum per account $150. But yesterday, it was a different, story. We made about close to $4,000 yesterday. But that's when we really have to, take advantage of those opportunities when they present itself. We got to know when to size up. We got to know when to size back down. On days like this, we need to size up and take advantage of the opportunity, because if we have one big day, right? Like yesterday, that was a, one big day for me. It was about close to $4,000 in profits, right? That's more than some individuals make in a 2 week time frame. So if you think about it, you honestly really don't need to trade for the rest of the week if you have one big day like that on a weekly basis. So we need to start catching these major trend days, even though some days we come into the market with a mindset like, hey, this is my minimum. But in some cases, family, we're missing out on these major, trend days. We're missing out on them. So I had to have a conversation, with myself. Like, man, I mean, it's good to, make a few $100, but bro, sometimes you gotta start stepping up to the plate and going for those, couple $1,000 days. The couple, $100, here and there is pretty good, but start stepping up to the plate when the opportunity present itself. And that's what I did, yesterday. I stepped up to the plate. So my advice to you all, family, when you see the opportunity, try your best not to be fearful and step up to the plate and take advantage of that opportunity at that given moment, because it may, set you up for the entire week, and you may not, have to trade, every single day. That one day can set you up for the entire, week, or possibly even, month. If I would have made, $8,000 yesterday, that would have set me up for the entire month. I honestly would have been good. My bills on a monthly basis at minimum, it's about 3,800, bucks. If I make, 4,000 in one day, that can cover my bills for the whole month, you know. But we need to start, really capitalizing on those major, market moves towards the downside. All right, family, let's lock back in on these charts. Hopefully that was a good, motivational spill for you, so y'all can start, making these big bucks. But on my current, short position, I'm still down. Damn, I'm down 600 and some change on this thing right now. Okay. Yeah, so I'm glad I'm not in my, copy trading accounts, anymore. Let me go to the 5 minute time frame really quick. Yep, so the 5 minute bulls, they are stepping in, family. Let's go to the 5 minute time frame really quick. Yep. 5 minute bulls are stepping in. I would like to try to get out of this position before 10 a.m. and then play the move after, 10 a.m. instead of, staying in when news is about to, be released. Hopefully we get some strong, 5 minute bearish candles, how we got on the open. to start dropping this thing down towards the downside, even more. Does anybody have any questions, while we just chilling and waiting for that, right opportunity to start, dropping back towards the downside? We're still below VWAP, so we really don't have a strong confirmation towards the upside. If you have any questions, drop your questions below in the chat. And I also shared a video link for the new individuals who may have joined the stream and you're not, familiar with what we're trading with. Make sure you take a look at that video sometime, over the weekend or after the trading session, just so you can have a general idea of what we're trading on a daily basis and how to trade it. Because some people, they might join these live streams and like, I don't know what the hell is going on. But that video that I shared, earlier today, it'll give you some insight and guidance on what we're trading consistently on a daily basis. So we have news coming out in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, family. News coming out in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Man, I'm hoping today I can have another, $3,000 day. Hoping to have another $3,000 day, family. Still down a sizable amount on my current position. Down a sizable amount. On the flip side, we already took out a payout out of this account, so it's not going to hurt too much if this account, possibly gets blown. It's not going to hurt too much. We got about, I think, close to $1,500 coming in today, possibly, once the prop firm, process that payout for us. All right, so this short position, it's not really looking too good right now since these buyers stepped in this price zone down here. It's not looking too good. Hopefully we'll start, coming back down. We're having some key rejections near the 20 EMA on the 5-minute time frame. Come on back down. But this was the golden move on the open. That was our golden move on the open for the first 10 minutes of the trading day. So we have news coming out in 50 seconds. You may see a crazy spike towards the upside. You may see a crazy spike towards the upside when this news is released, or towards the downside. So now we're on the 1-minute time frame. So family, get ready. It's about to be a crazy, 1-minute candle. It's about to be a crazy 1-minute candle out of nowhere. So make sure you're ready when this candle, presents itself. News coming out in 20 seconds. Get ready, family. It's about to be showtime. Hopefully we do not start pumping towards the upside. Hopefully we'll continue to drop towards the downside, man. Come on, keep going lower. Keep going lower. All right, family. It's 10 a.m. Let's see if we can start getting that drop towards the downside. I'm still holding my short position, which is dangerous. Let's see if we can continue to get that momentum towards the downside. This 1-minute candle that just opened at 10 a.m., it opened bearish. Let's see if we can get that continuation towards the downside. Let's go. Come on. And let me check to see what the consumer sentiment data was at 10 a.m. because this may change. Oh my God. Consumer sentiment for November, it was 50.3 versus 53 estimate. So that's bearish, family. But let's see if the market is going to take that as a bearish sentiment and continue to drop towards the downside. And man, I might hold on to this position for an extended period today. I feel like this market, it might, finally, start pulling back, massively and aggressively today. We already pulled back, aggressively in pre-market. We're already down 279 points. These are the moves that we got to take advantage of, family. So I'm still holding my 5 contracts. And at one point on these 5 contracts, I was down about $900, but now I'm only down about 200 and some change. Thank God. But if you look at this 5-minute candle, family, this is a 5-minute bearish candle. If we drop below $24,910.96 for the day, it's a strong possibility that we're going to go lower. So make sure you're ready for this crazy, roller coaster that we may start experiencing today. We may get that continuation move towards the downside. And if you look at the 15-minute chart, we have a 15-minute bearish candle developing on our chart. So I'm honestly, hoping this thing, sell off. I'm hoping this thing, sell off so we can make some, more money towards the downside. And we may possibly go to $24,805.25 sometime today based on the daily time frame. So this last position that I'm in, I'm going to hold on to it for an extended, period. I'm not going to sell this one prematurely. I'm going to hold on to it for an extended period. For the past, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The past, 7 trading days, we've been, selling off in the daily time frame. So some, big money players, they kind of probably, been knew about what was going on. So that's why they probably started selling that stocks off on October the 30th, which was last month. And going into this month, we may possibly have a bearish, move for the entire, month. But we're day traders and we usually only focus on the day. So let's not, think too far ahead. Let's try our best to just focus on what's happening today and capitalize on it. And if we look on the daily time frame, right, we have a bearish MACD developing on the daily time frame as well, family. So this market, it may take a massive nosedive today. Yesterday we had a 626 point, range. Today we only have a 437-point range. But I'm honestly, banking on this thing, dropping, even more. And I'm going to hold on to my position for an extended period today. I want to see if I can make, a couple thousand on this position. We have a 1 hour, bearish candle developing. Yeah. We're already below the previous day low. Man, this move, it may continue lower, family. It may continue lower. Make sure you have your plan in place to capitalize on this move. If we drop below $24,910.96, make sure you have your game plan in place. But that's going to be a key level for our futures traders. That price point, right there. That's going to be a key level. So for my current, position, let me share position right now. My current position, I'm still, in it. And I'm gonna, hold it, for an extended, period. We've already locked in some profits for the day. Let's see how much we're up for the day so far. In one account, 293.20. Our second account, 293.20. Third account, so let's multiply that by 3. All right, so that's $879.60 with those accounts combined. And our current account that we're still holding a position in, we already locked in profits for 331.17, 1.17. So far for the day, we're up $1,210.77. Family, I'm about to, end the live stream, but I'm going to hold on to this position, probably for an extended, period today. And whatever, happens with it, happens with it. But man, I really appreciate everyone for joining me today. We'll be back at it this upcoming Monday at 9:25 a.m. sharp. You had a chance to see your boy Money Spence trade, live in real time and making money in real time. Hopefully everyone else was also able to make some money as well. But family, I feel like the market is going to drop. I started talking about this yesterday in the Discord, stating that if we drop below the 50-day moving average, we may have a strong, bearish move towards the downside. And it seems like my prediction, it's coming into, fruition. So make sure you're ready to capitalize on this move. You all were some of the first, individuals to have, access to this information. But I hope you're able to capitalize on it if the move, works out towards the downside. So I'm out, family. Peace. Once again, thank you for rocking with your boy Money Spence, and I really appreciate the support. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Money Spence YouTube channel so you can continue to keep up to date with what your boy Money Spence is doing on a daily basis. But man, the market is still dropping, family. So I'm out. Peace. I already told y'all, what may transpire. Make sure you're ready to capitalize on it. If we go back to my current position, right, I'm up a nice sizable amount on this position right now. I'm up and I'm gonna, run. I'm currently up 200 and some change. And I'm gonna let this motherfucker, run probably for maybe an hour, or two. But I'm out, family. Peace. I really appreciate, all of you for rocking with me. Now I'm up about, damn, that's a nice chunk right there. I'm gonna take those profits.
Order filled.
I might get back in sometime today, but damn, that was a beautiful, profit taking point. So I just secured profits on that short, family. So I kind of chickened out a little bit, but I'm thinking about getting back in if we retrace back up towards the upside. So far for the day, your boy Money Spence, he's up over $1,500 today. But family, I'm out. I may get back on it. I may get back in on this move when we retrace back up towards the upside. I don't want to get in right now, but I'm out, family. Peace. Thank you for rocking with your boy Money Spence. Everyone should have banked today. Thank you.